to Travel and Bang, baby.
This is Travel and Bang. I am your tour guide in this jungle, Dutch. Welcome to the Freundeskreis, the round table where we discuss the ancient language of the dark art of seduction while maintaining our posture and focusing in on becoming the best version of ourselves. Okay, let's touch on this. You know, I think when it comes to game, okay, when it comes to attracting, learning how to, if you want to do, I leave the word seduction alone, seduce, because it is, let's just call it attraction. You got to understand the nuances, you know what I mean? Just like in the martial arts, right? If you skip all the belts and you go straight to black belt, it looks cool. You look cool with a black belt on, but later on, you're going to get your ass whooped by a black belt that's actually honed in and focused on the basics. Because the basics, as you already know, builds up to the complex, deadlier moves. Okay, so let's focus in on this. A guy wrote in from Belgium, and he basically was trying to understand what he did wrong with this one woman. They were seeing each other off and on during the day when they're going to university. So he finally asked if she wanted to hang out. So probably 3 to 4 weekends in a row, he didn't make any moves. They went bowling. They did, brother sister at activities. You know what I'm saying? And never once, he told me, did he express any arousal or any sexual attraction to her. And then he did something that I think every man, when they hear this, is gonna cringe when they hear this. He told me he wrote her a text via WhatsApp and asked her if she feels anything for him, that he's really super into her, he's attracted to her, blah, blah, blah. You already know where I'm getting at, right? Okay, and of course, you know what happened. She responded automatically with a rebuke, automatic friend zone. You know what I mean? Automatic friend zone. She wasn't feeling it. And she said, she just, most women, when they friend zone you, she just tells you in a nice way, lets you down nice, that, oh, I just see you as a brother, it's just a real close friend, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? So basically asked, how could he have changed this situation? First of all, gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you something most dating coaches don't wanna tell you, because in their magical world, a lot of dating coaches, they think you can attract any woman. First of all, I wanna say, this is biology. There has to be something about you when you're hanging out with her. It might be physical, it might be a charismatic persona that you have, something that gets her punani tingling, something that strikes some form of sexual attraction, arousal because of you. And you don't have to be a looker. Look at Ross Putin. Just YouTube that guy, Ross Putin. And the guy was, and he was sleeping with everyone's wife. Believe it. They even rumored that he was sleeping with the Queen of Russia. Huh. But YouTube that later. So I know some guys are like, oh, it's easy for you to say, Dutch. No, there has to be an element, whatever it might be, that she finds attractive. If the woman doesn't find anything about you attractive, you're wasting time. This is something I'm reminded by my close compadre, Cliff Jumper. He always focuses in on, when we discuss game, getting that rejection, get it out of the way. You wanna get that out of the way as soon as possible. If she's not feeling you, you wanna either cold approach or whatever you're doing. Even if you're texting through a site or whatever, you need to hit it, drop it like it's hot. Let the woman know that this is how I feel. Alan Roger Curry, he calls it mode 1. He calls it mode 1. He takes it to another level. He says to tell the woman straight up, you're trying to get down with her. You know what I mean? That you would basically like to share orgasms with her, and would she be open to being intimate with you? And you have no desire to be her platonic male guy friend, okay? That's a mode 1. And we can touch on that and how that works and which girls it works on. But the gentleman messed up. First of all, never text a woman. Don't ever puke your emotional guts out via text message, okay? The best thing is you tell her, you look her in the eyes when you're on the date. You get prepare because you could get let down. You could get rejected, or she could do a shit test to see how you respond to it, you know, but get ready. When you look the woman in the eyes and you tell her, okay, just like I said, you go mode 1, go soft mode 1. Soft mode 1, I'm really into you, okay? I would like to share an intimate space of time with you. You know, I like to date you. I'm very sexually attracted to you, but I do not want to be your platonic male friend, okay? Whatever how you form it. And you look her in the eyes and you get that reaction from her. Okay? That's what he should have did. Or, you know, he should have did his version of that. Okay? And if she would have friend zoned him after that, then hey, it's cool. He moves on. He moves on. Because the worst thing you can do is be led astray. Again, you know, and you always hope it. Oh, maybe she magically, her pussy get wet next time when we're out. Maybe if I go bowling with her and all her girlfriends, you know, and I be their dancing monkey boy, maybe then her pussy gets magically wet. No. And that's what this dude from Belgium messed up on. He should have went into the mode 1 or direct, get the woman to reject you. And the reason why my compadre says get her to reject you is if that's how she feels, she needs to exclaim, she needs to proclaim it right away, so you don't waste time, energy, and probably money taking this girl out and entertaining her and being her dancing magic monkey boy. Being her dancing magic monkey boy. While she does this on the music box, you're like, yeah. You think it's funny? You know what I mean? So that's where he messed up on. This is about frame control, gentlemen. This is about frame control. You don't want to enter her frame too much, meaning only talk about what she wants to talk about. This is frame control. You got to be able to take certain subject matters, okay, that mean something to you, grab her by her hand and look in her eyes and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want from you, okay? And I think that if men would master that ability, okay, and stop being such fearful of rejection, having my feelings, my heart, my thin skin. If men could get past that and just get it out the way, you would know right away what woman is into you and what woman is not feeling you. You know what I mean? Not right away, but fairly quick. Let's talk about rejection, because that's the reason why old boy sent the text message to in the first place. This is the reason why other dudes get strung along and you know, as well. Rejection. You know what you gotta do, and I talked about this with Miles Cunningham, Mr. Lucario's partner in crime. We discussed that on his channel, that the best thing to do is like martial arts. Get as many rejections that you can get in. A matter of fact, when you go out, just purposely say stupid shit, get rejected. Do it on purpose. You know why? Because you want, just like when you're in martial arts, you spar, right? Say, you know, we'll use Taekwondo for instance. You spar, get kicked and punched in the face. You know what I mean? Spin heel to the face. You know how much that fucking hurts? That shit fucking hurts. But as you go up the belt, the year after year goes by, and after you climb the belt system, right? You've been kicked and punched so much in the face that you grow numb to it. It still hurts, but you get numb to it. And that's the same thing. You got to go out there and just a cold approach. You know, it's hard to go up to women you're not attracted to. So, you know, it might not happen that much, but do it. Get rejected. Get it done so much that you don't even really care about rejection anymore. You think it's funny when they reject you. You know what I mean? Be like James Bond. James Bond doesn't get butt hurt when he gets rejected. He's like, she wants me. She just doesn't know it yet. Okay? Oh well, maybe some other time. I'll try to seduce her some other time. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. I think there's also a lack of cockiness. You know what I mean? Women love cocky guys. They do. You know what I mean? You want to know why a lot of millionaires get so much pussy? Yeah, I get it. It's because of the money, of course. We're not going to deny it. You know what I mean? They can finance an ambiance that the average middle class man can't. But it's also because they're cocky. Women's pussy get wet because of that cocky, not arrogant, not asshole. Now doesn't get twisted, but that cocky demeanor of yeah, I know you like that. You know what I mean? That ability to treat the woman like your little bratty sister. Have you ever done that, gentlemen? Most men haven't. Go out with a woman who might be a supermodel. You know what I mean? And she's a 9. You know she's a 9 and a 10 to the beta male nation. You know that, right? But you purposely treat her like your little bratty sister. So you're treating the 9 like she's, like a 6. You know what I mean? And that's also what it is, to stop buying into the fantasy, the hype of what you think this woman is or what she represents. She can sense it. They can taste it they can sense it like a shark can taste blood in the ocean water 10 miles out. And I'm not just saying that because it sounds cool. That's reality. National Geographic, baby. So you got to understand, these are the nuances to the game that you want to take and you want to combine. You know what I mean? Looking in the eye, frame control. You know what I mean? Treat her like your little bratty sister. Be cocky, but not be an arrogant ass. You know what I mean? So once you have all these elements, you know what I mean? Not being afraid, like I said, not being afraid of rejection, letting rejection be a whatever. Cocky, lie to yourself. I'm the shit, baby. You know what I mean? She doesn't want me now. Maybe I'll try next month. I'll hit her up. You know what I mean? And when you get this thing formed, you know what I mean? This Rubik's Cube of different expertises up here in the hard drive, your brain. You're going to be one of those guys who's just can get 90-80% of the women that he goes for. You will be that person. And the best way, and I'm going to discuss this in another video, projecting a God form. We're not going to talk about that. It's not what you think, okay? It's not esoteric, but it has to do something that you can incorporate in game. You know what I mean? Causing attraction and then maintaining her attraction. And this will, because everything is energy, frequency, and vibration, gentlemen. So, you know what I mean? It's just, you're going to slowly, it's evolution. You're going to become the player, the playboy, it's not a player, but playboy that you always wanted to be, what you aspire to be. Even if you want to have a monogamous relationship, which is one woman, you still want the element of being a playboy, someone who's in abundance, someone that women think like highly of because they know, well, he has a lot of other women he could be with, but the woman thinks to herself, but he's with me. You understand? This is the ambiance, the vibe that you want in the ecosystem. You want this energy you want in the ecosystem when the woman is with you. And that's why when I hear these amateur dudes, these young guys, and it's not their fault, why they fail so much. It's more than just he didn't do the simple stuff. It's a package. You understand? And it's going to take time to develop into that refined, sophisticated playboy. Because that's what we're about here on Travel and Bang. Okay? We're not about that mediocrity. We're not about that. Okay, so this has been another Travel and Bang. I'm ready to I gotta go.